All right, today I'm going to be doing the driver's seat. I'm going to make a repair on it from my C4500 dump truck project. As you can see, the seat is torn there and about to split open in several places. Upholstery shops around us wanted far more than I could justify for the budget on this truck, so I was able to find replacement vinyl for the back and the bottom that you just take this off and put the other on. I've never done upholstery work before, but we're going to try it now because the caliber of truck that I want to produce or fix or sell, whatever, I just don't want that, and I don't want that because, you know, the truck warrants something better. And I run into this situation an awful lot where, you know, certain parts of it are worn, but, you know, the seat itself is a decent seat. It's dirty and it's got a little wear, but it's not torn. And I wanted to start with this. I am actively searching for an upholstery sewing machine and some of the gear to get set up. We're going to start small, do some smaller repairs, see if we can do it. Worst case, I've spent a few $100 on a machine or whatever. Not a big deal. So I'm going to set the camera up and I'm going to start tearing this apart. First thing I got to do is get that lever off the back or off the side. That's to tilt the back. And then should be something, I'm guessing, at the bottom we can take loose. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't look like a monkey playing with a football, but I got a pretty good inclination it will. So I think it needs to roll down on itself. And as we go, we have to push there's Velcro down in here. That's that black thing. I need to hold that and then pull the cover away from it so I don't tear that Velcro loose from the cushion. Just compress the cushion a little bit. Pull that out. Just making sure that's not, it doesn't get reconnected. Work it back and forth, I guess. There's still more here, across there, still up to the top. See that? That's it. Okay. Alright. Oh, this has been repaired before. There's a section of cushion right there that's been glued in. You can see that wear there. Looks like all the Velcro is still holding. The sides are a little worse for the wear, but it doesn't show up well on the camera, but the seat has a twist like this. This side's pushed back. That cushion's glued there. I have to glue it back. Looks like it's only glued in that one spot though. Yep. Boy, it doesn't look as bent now. I wonder if that cushion's just really warm. Okay. So I think I found the cause of why it looks like the one side's leaning. If you look at the cushion, it's torn all the way here. So as you lean back on it, it literally comes back like this. So it needs to be pushed back like this. And I'm wondering if I can maybe put a thin layer of foam down in there and glue it, and then maybe cut another thin layer to come in and roll down and back up, and that would help push this out, get it straight again. I'm not sure, but I mean, it's definitely worn. The question is, you know, if I was more skilled and I'd done this before, I don't think I'd be so hesitant, but I am. So this side is torn away too. So, I mean, really, I'd like to just get new cushions, but I have not been able to find them as of yet. And then this side, the reason that you can see how there's just nothing here. Well, I found it on the bottom when I look, again, this is all new to me, so I found it over here. There's this huge pocket, you know, where you could stuff some foam in there. I don't know. If I was more experienced, I believe what I would probably do is just take and cut this off right in here where the last known good part is, and glue it onto that good side right here. Just come straight here and leave this profile, and then just cut it here, glue it on, then form it to fit to match this side, because this side's still good and firm. The middle's good and firm, but there's nothing here. Anyways, and the bottom, I think we also probably should lay a thin layer across all this, because we're working into it so hard. Put a thin layer on here, and then maybe roll it up this way to help push these back out, you know, and bring it up in this area, and that might help the bottom cushion a little bit too. I got to be careful. I don't want to put too much in, because I still have to get the cushion on. Of course, the bottom's much easier because it doesn't have to like roll down on over itself like the back does. This one can just lay on top, and I just have to get all the pieces tight. So it might be worth it to add some, because I know there's nothing I hate worse than getting into a work truck drive and then feel like you're sitting on a board all day. I'll see what we can figure out. I'm gonna go see if I can find some materials. Well, there isn't a fabric store near us, so we went to our fabric store, our upholstery shop. I had a truck that we pulled apart, and I had the seat, and it's got a lot of good firm cushion left, so I guess we're just gonna try and cut that up and see if we can make it work. What's the worst can happen? I gotta start over and go buy something. Not a big deal. Okay, here we go. Cut this right here. Try and cut that down. I hate to cut that. It seems like a bad place, but ought to leave that. I don't want to have to reform everything. Gaping hole there. I'll tell you, in hindsight, I wonder if I should have just cut a piece and stuck it in there and glued that. Oh boy. I'll tell you, kids. So this is pretty close. Not the same density, just got this crack in here I'd have to deal with. This would need brought. Actually, that could probably just stay there. I have to round that edge some. And look, it's about right. Well, let's start a little bigger than smaller, huh? A metal bar in there, nylon.
Should you just leave this hooked on?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Guess I need to cut that out of there.
It's funny, I used to cut ham with that.
There we go. Okay. Hey, hey, not so bad, huh? A little bit of a dip right there I'll have to deal with. About the same, not the right length almost. The problem is that I'll just have to cut that out and glue that up, I guess. Just close that in. Let's see how that works. There's apparently a better adhesive than this, but
You could try that one too, if that don't work.
yeah, we'll see. We got two of them. Contact adhesive, apparently. I'm thinking I need to get some of that edge out there. So I get a good porous something to hold it, huh?
I don't know. Seems to me like the smoother surface would be better, but I don't know about that stuff.
It may just have to be, because I'm not doing real well. I probably better move my tools before I get them all aerosoled over, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so you gotta let this contact adhesive kind of dry before you put them together or they won't stay. That's what we've done here. It's
Is it sticking?
It's trying. I mean, that's kind of a bad place, but I don't know. We'll see. But if we can put that into here, and I mean, I could probably just cut the bottom of that off and just form it. Huh. Jeez, if you have the right stuff. All right, so I wish I would have just ordered up the regular upholstery spray contact cement. You spray each half, wait a minute, and then put the two together, and like it dries almost instantly. But we found this and thought, well, we'll give it a try. And I read some reviews, and people say it works good. And then we found this too. This is working better than that, at least in this situation. But we've got these two pieces together. We'll have to contour this edge, contour this, you know, a lot of work to be done. Once we get it to where we like it, then we'll take another piece and we'll lay over top of it to make it all uniform one piece. Real thin stuff, that is. But it's gonna have to dry. It's not doing well. Maybe because it's temperature in here. All right, I glued this side of the cushion back where it was cracked, and I laid 2 layers of this thin, I think this is 1/4 inch material. And now it's laying like it should. It's not rolled over. So I think we're gonna go ahead and put the cover on and see what it looks like. This was glued down here. I don't know if I need to glue that again.
Oh, you could spray a little bit of that on there.
I will. I'll say this Gorilla adhesive is working so much better than the, hold it out, so much better than that 377, which, you know, I read it was good, but there's also mixed reviews. Like some people thought it was horrible and whatever.
Well, I think it depends on what you're using it on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like this, but if it fixes the problem and makes it more comfortable, then I think it's worth it. But this needs it needs a minute, it says, before you make contact, because the way contact cement works, it's almost dry before you put them together, and then they hold. So we're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and put the cover on this and see what it looks like. That seat bottom we're just going to have to wait on. I don't know if that adhesive is going to hold. We'll see.
We have our torpedo heater on to heat that up, so if you hear
I'm going to let it sit in front of the heater for a little while to let it soften up.
okay.
I know there's several seats that I could have just put in here out of like a Chevy Express or another 4500, 5500, whatever. Several different trucks, but the purpose of fixing this was 2 things. This is, you know, shipped to my door, and 2, we get the experience of doing this because, like I said before, we're gonna have to do more of it. So I'm gonna let this sit in front of the heater, warm up, get a little more pliable. Let's see if we can put it on. I think I need to turn this inside out as much as possible down to a certain point. Down to where it starts to widen out, probably. Okay, here we go. This just right. If I don't set the headrest correct, the rest of it will just be much harder. That's what we want. It's got to be straight too. twisted. See how it's, well, maybe it isn't.
It's pretty good from here.
I have to bring the sides over here. Apparently that side's kind of worn too. That's the side we tried to put more cushion in. Well, the Velcro's got it. Not up here though. Ain't grabbing right there either. It's got it now.
Yeah, it's looking better.
Yeah. I'm sure it's gonna take a little work. Not to mention, I mean, these aren't factory. I have no idea what kind of quality they are. Thought was worth a shot to try them, huh?
Well, yeah, I think. Yeah, that's looking a lot better.
Yeah, only it's real gappy here.
Yeah.
Got a big wrinkle right there. Huh. Well, the back looks like we're centered. Not sure why that's like that. It wasn't like on the other one. It was cut open here. Maybe that's what's causing this. Huh. You can see the this fabric. I don't know if it goes farther that way. Yeah, I don't understand this. Maybe we can't go any farther because, oh, that's why. What an idiot.
That's all right.
I don't know, that sure goes together awful easy. Like there just ain't enough cushion in there.
Well, I'm sure those are made bigger so people can actually get them on there, you know.
Maybe.
Well, I think it looks good compared to the old crappy seat.
Yeah, I think the sewing is kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just worn cushion or, I mean, look, that's just kind of gappy.
Well, I'm sure once you get it, keep moving it around, it'll get better, I'm sure.
You know what?
What?
It's 1,000% better than it was, so
Right.
better than having a hole. Yes. turn the heater on it. See how the wrinkles are coming in?
Mm-hmm. It'll be fine.
I don't know how to get them wrinkles out.
I think you don't worry about it.
Hard for me to compare side to side. I mean, it looks like the bolsters are side to side. Okay, it's just got a bunch of wrinkles.
It's gonna drive him crazy.
It's like this needs to be pulled down more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's too loose in the middle. Like at the bottom. Look. I try to pull this down. Does this pull the wrinkles out?
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. You think we should roll it back and just throw a piece in here to help?
If it'll make you happy. Sure.
Alright, let's try it. Yes. These ones very good on sensor. Well, that was a mistake.
Why?
I put adhesive on this.
Oh well, it'll just help keep it in place if you can
Well,
get
that's
it
the problem is
on
I
there.
only got 10 minutes then to get it where I want it.
Well, you better get to getting.
I guess I better get to getting. Got adhesive all over my hands now. Still a little light over there, huh?
It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
I think this is just made too big
I think it is too.
because,
For ease of people putting it on.
yeah,
Well, it looks better in the middle. It's not wrinkly. I mean, you can't expect it to fit as good as the factory one, you know?
you know,
I think that looks a lot better.
I'm happier. If I had a steamer, I could probably take some of this out. Huh? I think it's better. You know, I think the fit isn't great. I think what I'm looking, where the frame is, I think it's better. However, I can now see that we could have put a little padding here and helped this out right there.
Well, at least that's not the driver's side, like the side you would get out on.
Yeah.
That side's more firm, which is more important because that's going to get the most wear.
I could have laid a piece here and really helped this out. I should have. Well, that feels better. It looks better. At least we have an idea. You know, it's a learning process. Yeah, this just doesn't fit well. It's like, it's okay here, but look how gappy it is here. Whatever. You can only get what you can get, I guess. You ain't gonna like what I'm telling you.
We ain't taking it off. You already put adhesive on it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see if it'll come off. Because I'm gonna see if I can add some more on that side there and try and help this.
So we noticed that the frame was out of,
It was falling out of the cushion.
yeah, alignment with how it's supposed to go on the cushion. So we took the cover all the way off and glued it to see if that'll help hold it a little bit.
See if that'll put it where it's supposed to be and make it stay there. You can see where it was before. It must have come out when it was repaired last time, maybe.
Or the foam got worn and just, who knows, shifted.
Okay. Tell you what, that adhesive works good. Okay. Round.
Who knows?
Yeah, too many. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Look at the scissors.
They're right beside you.
All right, so we're gonna try to attempt to take care of this. You can see how it's rolled over here. There's not a lot there. So I'm gonna try and add a few strips here and then put a full thing where the seam is in this area so it can cover that whole thing. I don't know if it'll help or not, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Are you happy now?
A little bit more. Yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah. I've got a little bit dirty. I have to wipe it off.
Yeah, my detail lady will get that. I mean, I think it looks better.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, at least the bolsters look the same now, you know? A few of them wrinkles, they might still come out more, I don't know. It looks like it's positioned well, so we'll call the easy part a success so far. I can probably still work some of these out. Look, my fingernail scratched it. Some high quality there, huh? But it's holding good to the Velcro, so that's good. So we'll let this other stuff dry till morning, and guess we'll work on it. Looks worse now. I just mess with it again.
Well, quit it.
Huh?
Well, quit it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if some of these wrinkles will come out if it's just because of how worn the cushion is. I don't know.
Probably.
It's not gonna matter. It's 1,000 times better than what this was, isn't it?
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
So.
All right, so he's got the other side shaped like the other one, and cut down, and the glue seems to be holding. So
yeah, this looks horrible, but that's what it takes to make it fit around. Anyways, we heated up the glue and it seems to hold better.
And then we're just going to cover it with that because it's in a couple pieces, and
Yeah, I think this will be helpful.
we just want it to be smooth, and it'll help hold it together.
Yeah, I use a flat disc on that to
Yeah.
get it kind of.
It works good. It's
just hard to hold.
Yeah, and through
We need to turn the heater back on.
foam pieces everywhere.
So we'll put this on, see what it looks like.
Okay. Okay, so we had a little leftover of the thin foam, so we just lined the bottom.
And the valleys where it sits on the metal, because it was a little deteriorated there. But that's 1/4 inch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that ought to make a pretty decent difference. I'll tell you what, this glue is so much better than this. This, as soon as I grab that, you're like, oh yeah, that's garbage. And it's not working well. But the Gorilla Glue is doing much better. So, I'm going to test fit it. I guess I should blow it off too. Now we're going to see how it fits on here. If it fits good, we're going to glue it to
The frame.
yeah. Well, let's see. It looks like it's where it's supposed to be. It's seated everywhere. Let's see how it looks the other way. Get it seated?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a little bit rough here, but if I would have had like a 3M disc, I could have used that on there. That would have been better. But I think that's okay. And we overlap this right here because we have a seam right here. So that, I wanted more protection here and to build it up. So we're gonna put the seam over that. But yeah, let's get it blown off and glued. Let's warm that up in front of the heater for a little bit. See, I can't put these on until I bolt the back on. Suppose I should probably pull the back through first. Guess I should have done that before I put it together, huh?
Maybe.
Make it easier on myself. Yeah, I can't get through. Put a little too much padding extra in. Finger stuck in there. That's where the recline feature is, front to rear. Hope that's where I want it, because that's where it's going. so weird that it looks like this is supposed to go on this bar right here. Man, it's just,
I think it has to, because it's too wide to go there.
yeah. I mean, I have fought these two things like you couldn't believe. They were just awful.
Yeah.
Because they have these divots in here. But guess I'll just keep fighting this a little bit more, huh? Oh, I guess we got it. All we'll have to do is flip it over, see how bad it looks.
I don't think it's bad.
Grab that Velcro would be great.
Mm-hmm.
It might take a few times of sitting on the knee.
Yeah.
Hey, what though? I think you did okay.
Yeah, I think so.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I gotta put the handle on. Looks like we're grabbing the Velcro pretty good. Who would have thought that lumpy
Yeah.
foam would look like that?
It
I mean,
turned
if
out
you look
good.
at the front, we're close. I mean, we got about just about the right amount. The sides look okay. These are starting to, well, I just got that all filthy by leaning against the truck.
I'll wipe it off.
But look, the front's decent. Right here, we got this. We got our seams okay. You know what? I'm gonna call that a success. I'm happy with that. Okay, well that's that. Oh wait, I got the handle I gotta put in there. I'll tell you what a mess we made. Jeez.
Yeah, all the foam
Messing with that foam
pieces.
really took forever. Made a mess. Alright, so this goes right there. Got my gun close to. I'd say that was worth saving. Let's see. This cost 150 bucks, and the foam and the glue was probably another 40. So, if nothing else, we got the experience out of it. I mean, we saved. They wanted 450 bucks to do the seat, the bottom and the top. And I doubt that included any cushion repair. I guess the real test is to sit in it. Let's see how it sits. See how it feels. Well, it feels the same here. It still feels slightly less right there, but you know what? I can live with it. I think it looks good. I can live with it. Okay, that's it. It's done. I'm gonna stick it back in the truck. All right, that's it. All right, so the seat is all mounted back to the bracket. My wife's got a little, I might have to have her do a little cleaning, but all in all, I'm pretty pleased with it. It turned out okay. I don't think it's perfect, but for what we're doing, I think it's a far cry better. It feels good sitting in the seat. I'm glad we added the stuff over here because it really made a big difference. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, and I think we're going to do more upholstery work, so you might be able to see some more of that in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.